Good morning, welcome to the Daily News podcast. Today is August 7th, 2026.
Donald Trump is again trying to limit birthright citizenship, signing new executive orders aimed at restricting automatic citizenship for some children born in the United States, including measures tied to so-called birth tourism. This reopens a huge legal fight over the 14th Amendment, and it's almost certain to face immediate court challenges. Politically, it puts immigration and constitutional power right back at the center of the national debate.
And this is one of those stories where the policy move is big, but the court battle may be even bigger. If this sticks around through appeals, it could shape immigration politics for months. In the Russia-Ukraine war, Ukraine says it struck 2 oil refineries deep inside Russian territory. President Zelensky framed the attacks as a way to cut off revenue that helps fund Moscow's war machine. It's another sign Ukraine is pushing its long-range strike strategy further, and it also shows how energy infrastructure remains a core target in this conflict, not just troop positions or frontline supply routes.
Right, and every time oil infrastructure gets hit, markets and governments both pay attention. It turns military capability into economic pressure fast. Moving to business, Alphabet has gone to the bond market after raising its capital spending forecast for 2026, underscoring just how expensive the AI build-out has become. The company's 10-part bond offering is basically a reminder that even the biggest tech firms are leaning on financial markets to fund data centers, chips, and compute at scale. For investors, the question is simple. Will all this spending produce the returns the market is already pricing in?
That's the tension in tech right now. AI still looks like the future, but the bill is arriving in the present. On the tech side, OpenAI announced an updated GPT 5.6 Soul model in ChatGPT, with the company saying it improves accuracy and consistency. It also expanded access to GPT 5.6 Luna for free users, and separately said free and Go-tier users will get unlimited text chats, plus a think button for more complex questions. Taken together, that's a pretty aggressive move to widen mainstream AI use and keep pressure on rivals competing for everyday users.
And when free users get more power, adoption usually jumps. That's great for reach, but it also raises the stakes on cost, reliability, and trust. In manufacturing and chips, Tesla and SpaceX say they'll invest $16.8 billion in a Texas chip factory project called TerraFab. It's a massive bet on domestic semiconductor production and ties directly into bigger trends around AI infrastructure, supply chain resilience, and U.S. industrial strategy. If this project moves on schedule, it could become one of the most watched chip investments in the country.
That's not a small expansion, that's a statement. It shows how chip capacity is now a strategic asset, not just a business line. Briefly on security, researchers say China-linked light spyware has been targeting victims in 13 countries, including the United States. It's another reminder that cyber conflict keeps widening, often quietly, across borders and sectors.
And in markets, strong earnings haven't been enough to lift the S&P 500 broadly, which tells you investors are getting more selective and a lot less forgiving. To wrap up in entertainment, Rockstar and Netflix are teaming up for a major Grand Theft Auto 6 extended preview on August 27th, before it rolls out more widely later the same day. It's a big crossover moment between gaming and streaming, and it shows how blockbuster game launches are increasingly being treated like global media events, not just releases for players.
That one is going to pull a huge audience. When GTA moves, the whole entertainment industry notices. That's it for this morning's rundown.
Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with the stories that matter most.
Have a great day.